Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. If you haven't yet subscribed, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button now. Planning on doing lots more in-depth reviews and comparison videos coming soon. But in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full in-depth review on my Bugatti Veyron Noir by AUTOart signature series. Now, if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while now, you know that I've got quite a few of these AUTOart signature models. So over the course of the last month, I've posted in-depth reviews on my Super Sport, the production car, and the limited edition Centenari. So if those are of interest, please make sure that you go and check out those in-depth reviews. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to find those videos. So I thought I'd carry on the theme and try and work my way through all of my Bugattis. And yeah, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full in-depth review on this. So this is probably what I would say the rarest out of the bunch. You don't see many of these on YouTube or on eBay or on the second-hand market to buy. This is probably my favourite one in the Bugatti collection, just because of that amazing interior, which we'll get onto in a moment, and just the way the interior contrasts against the very dark carbon fibre exterior as well. I think it's a really good model car by AUTOart. Again, discontinued now, so if you are looking for these, your best bet is on eBay. But as I say, they are quite rare now and probably the rarest of the bunch in my eyes. So I've just unboxed this from its typical AUTOart packaging. So it always comes in the polystyrene cases with the 4 screws in, and I've just put it on the turntable now. So I've had this model for kind of nearly probably 8 to 10 years now. I've kind of was lucky enough to get this when AUTOart first introduced it and had it in the collection ever since. So like all AUTOart models, it comes with the certificate of authenticity, which is really cool. I like to display these behind the models, as you guys know. And then also comes with the booklet as well on how the model car was put together. So if I open up the booklet now, and I'll tell you guys how many pieces it took to make this model, which I quite like. I don't think it's as high as the Paganis or the Koenigseggs, but it says it took around 420 separate metal and plastic parts, and it shows you pictures on how the model car was kind of put together and how it was made. And then also, or lastly, it comes with the instruction manual as well, because this is a fully opening die-cast model car, so everything opens up on the model, and it just shows you how to do all of that. And then lastly, it comes with the key that makes you guys open everything up, which is a nice touch by AUTOart. So let's start off with the review of the model. Now, again, I haven't really seen many of these on YouTube, so let's start off at the front end of the model. Now, first of all, I mean, the interior does really stand out. It's a bright orange interior, and I think it just looks absolutely kind of phenomenal. AUTOart have done a great job there with the interior. But as I say, let's start off with the front, and then you've got this carbon fibre finished front bonnet, which I'll show you guys in a bit more detail. So the model the exterior of the model, so the front bonnet, the roof, and the whole engine cover is finished in exposed carbon fibre, and you can see the weave as well, which is a really nice finish by AUTOart. Always do a really good job with their carbon fibre patterns. You know, their Zondas look amazing, and really done a very nice job. And you've got the iconic Bugatti horseshoe grille at the front, finished in bright silver. Again, really pops against the dark carbon fibre work and the exterior of the model. And then you've got the nice photo etched Bugatti badge right in the middle. Nice touch by AUTOart with all of the Bugatti writing on it as well. Then you obviously, all of the front intakes here are finished with the black mesh, and then the silver mesh in the middle as well. So the whole front end of the model is really detailed. And then you've got the lights as well, really nice touches by AUTOart. You've got the daytime running lights, and then you've got all of the other beams at this that you can see as well. Good finish, good clear plastic finish as well. And then you've got all of the kind of exterior of the model coming back. It all links in, so you've got the silver horseshoe grille with the silver side mirrors. You've got the silver lines running down the doors and over the engine cover as well, which ties into the model quite nicely. So as you can see on the carbon fiber pattern, looks really, really nice. And if I just show you guys some of that interior detail as well, which we'll come on to in a moment, but it is absolutely phenomenal. AUTOart really have done a very good job with kind of the overall package of the whole model. Really, really nice. So let's come around the side of the model. Now again, as you can see, and as you know, as we found out in the other Bugatti models, you can't really see a lot of caliper or disc detail for the wheels. But I'll show you what, I'll zoom in and I'll show you guys as much as I can possibly show you. So you can see the blue calipers, which is done quite nicely by AUTOart. You've got the Bugatti text as well going down, and you've got the blue center caps as well. You've got the discs that cover pretty much the entire wheel, and you've got the overall wheel design, which is kind of a multi-spoke, multicolored design. You've got the silver finishes, then you've got kind of this navy blue finish as well on the wheels, which overall does look really, really nice. And then coming around the kind of the whole side end of the car, the side splitters here are finished in exposed carbon fiber. The air intake for the engine bay's got the black mesh, which is a nice touch by AUTOart. And if we just scroll out quickly as well, you can start to see some of the flowing silver lines that run all the way across the whole kind of entire car, which ties in nicely with the side mirrors and the horseshoe grille at the front, which is always a nice touch. Also, you've got the black mesh finish on the top of the air intakes for the engine bay as well. So AUTOart have done a good job there. And then as you can see, this whole model opens up. So all of these shut lines here around the doors, around the front compartment, around the engine bay, all kind of finished quite neat and quite tidy. As I say, AUTOart have kind of done an amazing job with kind of all of their signature series when it comes to that. And then you've got the fuel filler cap on the driver's side as well, which again is a really nice touch. You can see the hinges, all of the rivets, and the EB badge in the middle as well. So as I say, really, really good job by AUTOart. And coming around the rear of the model, this is probably one of the best angles for the Veyron in my eyes. So you can see lots and lots of detail here, which I'll run you guys through. So first of all, you've got the exposed carbon fiber roof, which is always finished very nicely. And then you've got the exposed carbon fiber engine bay, like that. And then the engine bay here, you can just about see enough detail. We'll take the engine cover off shortly so you can see more, but you can just about see the W16 engine. Really nice touches there by AUTOart. And then you've got the rear spoiler, which pops up. There's a button underneath the car that when you press it rises the spoiler, raises the spoiler. And then at the rear of the model, you've got really good details here as well. So you've kind of got this main exhaust pipe, which you can see is separated at the bottom with two exhausts. You've got all of the black mesh finishes here at the rear as well with the number plate. And then you've got quite an aggressive rear diffuser, again all finished in carbon fiber. The lights are done quite nicely as well, and the badge is a nice touch by AUTOart, really good quality. Again, as I've mentioned before, these tend to rise over time, but luckily on my one, I suppose it stayed quite nicely finished as well. So just things to look out for when you're looking to buy an AUTOart Bugatti Veyron. But the whole rear of the model does look fantastic, and we'll show you guys some more detail once we start to remove some of the compartments for the model. Coming around the passenger side now, again exactly the same, good levels of detail, finished in carbon fibre on the lower skirts, and the black metal, the black mesh for the side of the air intake as well. And that's pretty much the whole exterior of the model. Again, really good job by AUTOart on the whole exterior. I think it does look fantastic. And now let's take a look at some of the interior detail as well. So we've taken off some of the compartments on the Veyron now. I've taken off the rear engine cover. As you guys can see, we've put it down there. It comes off in one whole piece, and you've got 3 magnets on either side as well, just to make sure once you've put it back on, it's fully secured. But yeah, it comes off in one whole piece, and it exposes the whole engine bay, which I'll show you guys in a moment. But we've got the front compartment here for the boot. Now again, there's not a lot of detail here to see, but it's pretty much identical on all of the Bugatti Veyrons. So it's just the front boot on the Veyron, finished in carpet. Again, AUTOart have pretty much done the best job they can on the front bit. Not much detail to see, but what I will add, as I've always said, is AUTOart always do a great job on the struts that open up the front compartment. So it's exactly off the real car, and it does look very realistic and very, very good. So it's just really what you pay for. I mean, you don't really get these level of detailed struts on lower end models. Once you start getting into Exotos and AUTOarts and CMCs, that the struts and all of the details do take a good step up. But as I say, it's nicely done for what you can see, finished in good detail, and is a carpeted finish as well. So again, decent by AUTOart, not too much to see. So let's close off the front compartment, and again, you know, it holds its own weight really nicely as well. So it's a really nice kind of piece there by AUTOart, and closes really nice, and all of the shut lines around the edges are very neat and tidy. You know, you wouldn't be able to tell that this whole front bit opens up because it's just so neat. It looks like a resin model car finish. But let's come on to the interior, where really this model car shines, because the interior on this really is kind of the main selling points to me in terms of why I added it to my collection. So let's just take a closer look at this very, very bright orange interior. If I just get my light just to show you guys quickly. There you go. So if I just zoom in there. So, I mean, it's just such a great interior. The details here are amazing. So let's take the doors and work our way in. So you get the whole door cards finished in the bright orange. You've got all of the kind of the handles, the air conditioning, the different controls for the windows and the climate, all on the doors, which is a really nice touch by AUTOart. The footwells for both the driver and the passenger side are fully carpeted. And then you've got all of the great levels of detail on the driver's side. So you've got the, if I just show you guys, the kind of the iconic steering wheel. You've got good levels of detail on the center dash. The pedals look very realistic. You can kind of see on the seats as well. You've got the EB badge kind of embossed on the headrest. You've got the seat belts here as well, finished in cloth, and everything is finished in this carpeted finish. It just looks really, really realistic. And you've got that iconic center dash as well, which is a really nice touch. You can really see it quite clearly through the windscreen. Again, it's just really nice levels of very high quality materials and a really, really good finish by AUTOart on the interior. I think it does look absolutely fantastic, to be honest. It is kind of the main point on the car for me. the interior is a really, really nice job by AUTOart. So let's come on to the rear engine bay. Now, I mean, if you guys have seen some of the other videos on the channel in regards to the Bugatti, it's pretty much identical from the production car to the Super Sport. They all look the same, but it's worth pointing out in this video as well. So you've got obviously the different color air intakes on the Noir, really good levels of detail in terms of the whole engine bay. So you can pretty much see most of it pretty much off the real car. You've got different reservoirs there for different fluids, and pretty good levels of detail. You can see the magnets on the side of the model just to secure the engine cover when you put it back on. And then you've got this fully active rear spoiler as well, which rises up from the button underneath, and then you've got the radiator for the spoiler just underneath it as well. So you've got good levels of detail for the whole engine bay. Looks really nice, I think, overall, once you've removed the whole engine cover. And it just shows you guys kind of the level of detail that AUTOart used to go to for their signature series models. It's just unfortunate that they don't carry this on with their composite models either, to be honest. But let's have a look at some of the details on the passenger side as well. Again, as you guys can see, fully carpeted footwells on the passenger side, and the great levels of detail on the door cards. We can show a little bit more detail there as well. So really, really bright interior there. Really does pop against the very dark exterior. But I think overall it does look absolutely fantastic. So let's take a kind of closer look and do a review of this model car. So I've just put on all of the just the engine cover now and just close the doors off just to do a quick summary of this model. Now again, love to hear from you guys in the comments, so let me know what you guys think of the model and other videos that you want to see on the channel. In my eyes, I think this is the best AUTOart signature series Bugatti Veyron you can buy. I think it's probably my favourite in my collection in terms of the Bugatti series, and I think AUTOart have done a great job overall with this model car. So I would personally give it, a 9 out of 10. I think it's, again, one of AUTOart's best kind of models, their flagship, and really does represent the signature series very well. But as I say, let me know in the comments. Please subscribe for more videos to come. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the weekly content, and I will see you guys very soon for more videos to come. Take care.